What is up, my butter biscuits? So in today's video, it's going to be a continuation in my little reaction series to the Big Booty Guru's very first makeup tutorial. So today, I know in my last video I said I'm probably going to do James next, but I just felt like, I've been doing the influencer reaction, and I'm like, okay, I do that every week now, so it's a little bit of too much James, and our ears can only take so much. I'm totally kidding, totally kidding. So in today's video, I'm going to be reacting to RawBeautyKristi's very first makeup tutorial, which was posted 7 years ago. So keep that in mind, obviously, when critiquing. A lot of styles have changed, a lot of techniques have changed, a lot of products have changed. Just keep that in mind before we go into it, because I can only imagine, 7 years ago is a big difference in the makeup scene, especially just like, oh my god, there's so many products now. And I feel like back then on YouTube, it was just like all about Coastal Scents. I don't know if you guys even remember Coastal Scents, but it was literally all about that. So anyways, keep that in mind before we go into it. Just a little shout out to RawBeautyKristi. She is so close to 1 million subscribers. If you guys are not subscribed to her, go subscribe to her. She is literally my favorite. I feel like she is the most humble, down to earth, like just real booty guru out there, because y'all already know how I feel about the big ones. I just feel like they're all so fake, and they let these numbers get to their head, and the bigger that they get, they like think they're, Kim Kardashian and stuff, and it's just like, it's a little tiring. But RawBeautyKristi is not like that, so I really enjoy watching her, and I'm super excited to do this reaction video because I love her. I did see the thumbnail, and I already got a lot of critiques though, so even though I love her, my opinion is my opinion, and we're just gonna roll with it. Anyways, y'all, if you guys are new here, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so that way you guys get notified when I upload a new video. If you guys like this type of series on my channel, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up. I really enjoyed doing this so far, because there just really hasn't been too many chisme videos going on, and I like this style of video. So yeah, let me know how you guys like it. Also, does anybody know how to flatten a beanie? Like, do you guys always see whenever I wear my beanie, it's literally like these bumps up here, and y'all know that I already have a cyst, okay? And that's like part of the reason why I wear the beanie, to just like cover my cyst, because I feel like it's like getting bigger and I need to get it removed. So if you guys know any type of like tips and tricks of how to flatten this, let me know. Maybe I need to buy a more expensive beanie. This is from Amazon, and it was literally $4, so maybe that's why you pay for what you get. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the video, because y'all know I'm gonna sit here and ramble for years. Okay, so here we go. Also too, you guys, I know I've been really bad at like muting the background sound while I'm talking. I'm gonna try my hardest to do that in today's video. I won't make any promises, because, I don't really come through sometimes. So let me just, not make any promises, but I am going to try in today's video to stop talking, to stop the audio of the video that I'm reacting to while I'm talking. So let's go ahead and dive on into this. So like I said in the beginning, this is 7 years ago, and this one is called the Sexy Smoky Eye Tutorial, which is 17 minutes and 55 seconds long. Oh my gosh, she looks so different.
Take off all my makeup because my camera died in the middle of it. I was sweating all down my face.
Okay, y'all, honestly, I feel like me not talking during the video, like, it's just not gonna work out. I'm gonna try to cut it down as much as possible, because I know you guys have been letting me know in the comments, stop talking while they're talking, but isn't that the point of this, to react?
So bad. So this is what I'm doing for you today.
Oh my gosh, you could totally tell the style of makeup has changed big time. Look at those brows.
Smoky eyes, been done. Or other than my Coastal Scents, it's all drugstore.
Her lips look real dry. Oh, girl.
Please subscribe. I'm going to put a link to my beauty Facebook below.
Y'all, okay, pause. Okay, pause. So I just want to let you guys know, because I get this question so many times. Everyone says, how do I start doing YouTube? Oh my god, what do I do with the backdrop? What do I do with the camera? What do I do with the lights? Let this tutorial right here be a lesson for you guys. You can tell that she's filming with low quality stuff, because she's just beginning in her career. Look at the background. It literally looks like she's like using like a Ross sheet as her backdrop. You guys just start anytime. And I want to say that because I've said it so many times, every single time I get this question, just start. It's better to just start rather than wait, because you're wasting time. So let this be an inspiration to you that even the big booty gurus had to start somewhere, and look at her quality now and look at her quality then. So don't let the quality hold you back, because you're not going to start off with $10,000 of equipment, Okay, let's go back into it.
So to begin, you want to start with an eyeshadow primer. I am using MAC paint pot. In
Oh, that used to be my
ochre.
favorite base.
Just
Well,
take
not
your
soft
finger,
ochre though. I
put
feel
a
like it's
little
too yellow
on,
for me, but
and
I
then you're
always
going
love
to apply
painterly.
this. I apply
Oh,
all
she uses
over
her
the lid
finger.
of
See,
the
everything has
brow
changed so much now because I feel like using that with your finger just doesn't do it justice. I like to pack it on with a flat brush or even a buffing brush. But with the finger, you see how she's applying another layer? It just goes away because you're just wiping it away. But, you know, like I said, keep in mind, 7 years ago, everything was so much more different. You know, for her type of texture, I will say, too, you can just tell
shimmer.
she's using Coastal Scents.
Take this smaller
What did I
brush
say?
from Coastal Scents.
I think that's Coastal Scents. Oh, yep, she just said Coastal Scents. Honestly, you guys, like this, you can tell that she has it super zoomed up. Painterly or soft ochre, any type of paint pot is not going to be good for you because look how dry her skin is. I don't know if you guys can see because I know the video is so small right here, but her skin is extremely dry and flaky. That type of texture of product really mattifies, and it is not good for dry eyes. So I would recommend using a concealer rather than that, because yeah, you could just really see how dry her texture is right there. Oh wow, she's going all the way half in with the eye with her smokiness. Okay. I personally never like to do this technique because when you do this, it kind of makes a mess because she laid the shimmer down first and then she's buffing it over with the matte. Oh yeah, I don't like that. So as you guys can see, as she's buffing them together, it's literally just shimmer on top of shimmer now rather than the matte. But maybe she is going for more of a shimmery look. That's just not the way I would do it. But honestly, like, it's so hard to be critical about this because 7 years ago the techniques were so different. Like, so different. Makeup was not as dramatic as it is now. Like, now you see the UK style of makeup and they all look like drag queens. So it's just so different now. Yeah, see how it's just mixing all the shimmers together. It's kind of like in that point, why don't you just start off with a regular smoky eye and then put the shimmer on top and blend it over? You know what I mean? Rather than blending it all together at the, like, it just, I don't know. To me, that style never really made sense. If you want to turn it into all shimmer, start off with matte, then pack shimmer on top. Oh yeah, she's even taking shimmer up into the crease too. Keep in mind, 7 years ago was not the 90s. Just saying.
Is line our brows.
No, actually, on other people, I love a
going to
frosty
use
eye
this
look, but just on me, I just can't do it.
If you're one of those people that thinks they don't need to line their brows,
She said line their
I used
brows.
to be one of those people as well. My makeup automatically looked better.
This brow
At first,
is...
it was shocking because I thought.
Look at a little rough.
Crazy,
oh my gosh.
Like, you know, Bert
But,
and Ernie. I had the
you know what? Okay, actually, to be honest, oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna sound like I'm bragging, but 7 years ago, my brows were looking pretty good. But honestly, though, I will be honest, I have naturally like full brows, and they have a nice arch and shape to them, so I didn't really have to do too much. There used to be this product. Okay, pause. Oh my god, sorry. There I go talking over the video. There used to be this product from MAC, and oh my god, it was so amazing. It was like a brow wax. So say for example, how they have the spiked eyebrow pencil now. It used to be like spiked eyebrow, but with wax. So then you would literally just dust it on, and it like sets your brow, but then also gives it a tint. That was my favorite product, and that just did everything for me. Okay, let's go on. Okay, let me stop talking. Yeah, those brows, boo. They are.
So now what I'm gonna use
They're looking
is
a little
the
rough.
Maybelline
See how the smoky eye that she has it is just kind of like all shimmers all together. I had so many of those Coastal Scents eyeshadow palettes back in the day. Like, that was the thing, you know, to have. And I kind of felt like Morphe replaced Coastal Scents, you know? Like, all the influencers were back then were using Coastal Scents. Now all the influencers are all about Morphe.
So this is by far my absolute favorite brush in the Coastal Scents.
Oh, I didn't even know
like
Coastal Scents had brushes, too. I never had Coastal
brush.
Scents brushes.
And what I use this for is blending out my liner.
She got, like, every single color story of the Coastal Scents. Is Coastal Scents still around? I haven't seen anything from them in years. Yeah, you know what? Like, when I watch her videos these days, I know she says that she's super dry, and now I see it. You know, when you're filming with this type of, like, quality of equipment and you have all these beauty lights, you can't really tell how a person's skin is. But back then, like this, when it was, like, a little bit more harsh, you could really see. Oh. And then
so
she just all blended it all over. Okay.
And just go over it all.
Oh, now she's going back in with it because she blended it out too much. Okay.
Concealer if you want. with a powder. I'm just using the
Girl,
Maybelline
you are out of that
Fit Me
powder.
110,
You need to get you another one.
and I just take a little bit of powder.
That's actually good
Sort of
powder
set
though.
right in.
Y'all know how I feel about the Maybelline Fit Me. The whole line is just really, really good.
This is the eyelash glue that I use. It's duo
dark
eyelash
tone.
glue. Adhesive.
Everyone
It's
loves the dark.
waterproof, and
I
it's a
don't
dark
like it.
tone. A lot of people use white. I used to use white too, but really this dark tone is amazing because it's a grayish hue, right? And you can't see it when it dries on your
You
lashes.
can't see it when it dries on your lashes, but let me tell you, if you make a mistake with that black adhesive, oh, it sure is there, and your whole makeup look is screwed then. And I've made that mistake so many times freelancing that I use black glue, and then if the client like blinks and then it's all over the place, I'm like, oh my god, everything that I just did is ruined, you know? So that's why I don't like it. I'm like, at least the clear is clear no matter what. Do you guys like to add mascara on before you put on your lashes or after? Okay, on YouTube 7 years ago, what were the other big brands? Like, I just feel like Coastal Scents, yes, but like MAC was the biggest brand back then. Maybe Urban Decay too, but I feel like it was MAC.
Okay, so you see these?
Oh, she started getting dots.
All these red
Aw.
marks over my face? Yeah, I'm wearing foundation right now. What I did was really stupid. You want to hear?
Let's
So
hear
what
it, girl.
I did was I went against the manufacturer specifications and I used Veet.
Veet
it's like
on
a
your
hair removal
face. No,
depilatory
you
cream. I used it
didn't.
all over my face.
I have to use it all over my
All
body because I'm
here,
like a
all
beast.
down here.
But I won't use it on my
And
face though.
Yeah, I use that everywhere, and I
No.
like burned my face. Like,
Let me
that's
tell
why
you a
I'm saying
little
not to
quick
use it on
story
your
about
face.
Veet that none of you guys
Because-
want to know, okay? Because it's a little TMI, but it just reminded me and I had to talk about it. So tell me why, you know, my boo, well, my ex-boo, when I used to go travel, you know, to go see him, I'm like, you know, Harry, I'm a man, so I tried to use Veet before and I put it like all over my body, you know? And let me just tell you, okay, as a man, I feel like this is just way too TMI. Look, just click off this video if you don't want to know TMI information, okay? But I put it, you know, on my little booty cheeks, and let me tell you, I guess, I don't know what had happened during the time, but it got in between the crack and it got on you know what. Y'all, I was literally uncomfortable for days because it literally burned my you know what. Like, it, y'all, I recommend if you're going to use that on your butt cheeks, make sure it does not get in the crack so it doesn't get to that real sensitive area. If you know what I'm saying, don't do that, okay? Just had to tell you a little story because it just reminded me of that, and I was like, oh, days I was so uncomfortable. It like literally burnt it.
because it'll burn your face right
It'll
off.
burn your face right. It'll burn
It's
your
really great.
your booty hole
But
right off too.
It gets all the hair away, so it's like it also those little fuzzy peach fuzzies. Plus, I got a little mustache.
But
that
just,
I got
you know,
going
just
on.
shave it.
But
A lot of
yeah,
people shave it
maybe
these days.
Don't do that.
And now for contouring my chemically burned off skin.
This is the brush that I like for
Oh,
contouring.
I like her.
It's from Coastal Scents.
Oh yeah, her
and
skin.
it
Oh,
is
you could
the
tell her
angle
skin.
brush.
Oh.
You're going to put just a tiny bit.
Oh, she put that in her ear. She's like, I am taking that all the way up in my ear. It's so crazy looking at these videos, you know, like what a big difference the style of makeup is, you know? Like it's just so crazy because this day and age it's so dramatic. Don't get me wrong though, I do see quite a few people who still do their makeup like this. However, everyone wants that Instagram makeup look, you know?
Underneath your neck.
Oh, I feel bad for her skin. I wonder if it started to peel after that.
Have a neck, which I also don't have.
Girl, I don't have a neck either.
I carry a lot of extra fat.
I carry a whole lot of extra fat, girl. Oh, she laughed at me. This
You don't
background
want it to
music
look
though,
a
like I feel
beard,
like I'm
though,
at a gay
like neck
club.
beard. I feel like this one's just kind of like holy shnikes.
Holy shnikes.
I love this product. Some people don't. Some people were kind of like, wow.
Her nose is looking
With
real
too
dry. Oh my.
I love it. It's Elf.
Oh, I guess Elf was
Shimmering
really big
facial
back
lift.
then too.
And I don't think there's a specific color. I just think it's the color. I got it from Target.
I wonder
It was
at this
like
point how long
like
she had been
$1,
doing
maybe
makeup. I'm really
$3.
curious about
Don't know
that.
for sure. I just take a tiny
Oh, liquid highlighter.
teeny tiny
Okay.
little strip of it and put it up here. And for the price, you cannot beat it. That's why Elf is so amazing. If some people are like
Whoa.
looking and you're looking for really
That looks real
inexpensive
pigmented.
products,
Does Elf still have
is
liquid highlighters
pretty
like
good.
that?
I have an Elf palette. They are, I don't know.
See that technique that she's doing? She's like pulling and dragging. She's literally disrupting the foundation underneath, and that's making her skin look really, really patchy. So if you're going to do this, like, I would just literally just focus so hard on just softly patting, because if you pull, it pulls it all off. This type of makeup reminds me of every girl in high school. That's exactly what their makeup looked like. Except I was in high school, you know, 15 years ago.
Zach said, okay, we're gonna do the spin and point. Spin point. He pointed at that, pulled it off, and I was like, okay.
Wait, she just said they're gonna do the spin and point. That is so crazy. There was this like viral video going on Facebook where this couple was doing a like date night or whatever, and they walked down the frozen food aisle, and as they're walking down the aisle, like, the girl will be like pointing at one thing, and then the boyfriend will be like, stop, and then that's what they get to eat. And then they go into the movie section, and like she goes like this, and then the guy's like, stop, and then that's the movie that they're gonna watch. Like, I thought it was really cool, and that's so funny. This was 7 years ago, and she talks about the spin and point, and that's what you're gonna get. Wow,
spin and point, Zach.
It's cool to see. That's been going on for a while. I've like literally just saw it, and now I'm like, oh my god, I want to have a date with somebody, just do that little like spin and point. Her nose is looking a little rough. I don't know if you guys can see that from there. I'm like, ooh. But you know what? She probably used a lot of brushes to apply her foundation. This is what I noticed. Using a sponge when you have a dry skin texture, using a sponge really, really helps out. Let's see these outtakes.
Just like this.
You get it with that Coastal Scents. Did they have an affiliate program back then? I wonder. Okay, y'all, so that is it for the tutorial, and it's just so crazy to see. Like, I know 7 years ago is quite some time ago, but the makeup industry has changed drastically since then. Like, looking at that and like just remembering Coastal Scents, I remember when I was like watching YouTube, you know, at the time I wanted to get into YouTube, and looking at it, I was just like, oh my gosh, everyone is always using Coastal Scents, so I bought it. And now Coastal Scents is just not around. The techniques are so different. And wow, oh my gosh, the next person that I do, I hope that they like been on YouTube longer, because I would like to see like maybe Nikki Tutorials. I think Nikki Tutorials has been on YouTube for like 12 years. I think that would be fun to see, because it's just changed so much. You know, the techniques are so different, and y'all see a lot of people's makeup on Instagram is like literally like very low-key drag makeup, which it's so crazy to see, because back then I feel like this was the real stuff, and now it's just like boom, bam, and some people will be like, I'm going for an, well, some people is me, okay? I'm going for a real natural look, and y'all see how my looks come out like real crazy. I just can't help it, but that's how it is these days. Back then it was so different, but just within 7 years, such a huge difference. Anyways, y'all, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you guys go follow RawBeautyKristi. She is so close to hitting 1 million subscribers on YouTube, and let's help her out by getting there, because she's like literally 15,000 subscribers away, and I just want her to hit 1 million, because I feel like she deserves it amongst everybody. She is just, oh, I love her. Anyways, y'all, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.